English Fairy Tale, The Labyrinth of Echoes. Part 1. The Whispering Oracle. In the sun-scorched city of Amaron, nestled between the cliffs of Aegea, lived a young woman named Thalea, daughter of a humble potter. She bore a strange birthmark shaped like a lyre upon her palm, and often heard whispers in the wind. On her 16th birthday, she was summoned to the Oracle of Darcis, a temple carved into the mountain. The oracle spoke in 3 tongues at once. "You are the child of echoes. You must descend into the labyrinth where fate was forgotten. Only by confronting what hides within can the gods be freed again." Confused yet compelled, Thalea accepted her destiny. She would journey into the Labyrinth of Echoes, a forgotten maze said to hold the voices of ancient heroes and monsters too. Part 2. The Labyrinth Awakens. Thalea was not alone. She was joined by Iason, a runaway acolyte trained in myths and riddles; Myra, a silent warrior from the Northern Isles; Chiron, a one-eyed centaur who once served under Zeus. They descended through a chasm hidden beneath the Temple of Shadows. Inside the labyrinth, the walls whispered fragments of history. A lion that cried with a human's voice. A harp that played itself in sorrow. A door that opened only to one who had lost their name. Each passage demanded courage or sacrifice. Part 3. Echoes of the Gods. Within the maze, the travelers encountered reflections of Greek myth. A stone garden where Medusa's breath still haunted the leaves. A mirror chamber where Narcissus still wept, trapped in glass. A river of stars echoing the lost dreams of Icarus. As they passed each challenge, Thalea began to understand. She could hear the pain of the past because she carried a piece of it in her soul. She was not the daughter of a potter. She was born of Calliope, muse of epic poetry, and a forgotten mortal hero who had bargained with the gods. Part 4. The Monster Within. At the center of the labyrinth, they found the Vault of Fate, sealed with 3 locks. One that opened with truth unspoken. One that opened with a song never sung. One that opened with a name no one remembered. Thalea faced the final guardian, Eravon, a shadow beast formed from all the regrets the gods had cast away. "I was the first echo," it said. "You are the last. To be whole, one must embrace the broken." Thalea did not strike the beast. She embraced it. And with that, the vault opened, not to treasure, but to a choir of silent voices returning to the world. Part 5. The Sky Remembers. The labyrinth collapsed behind them. Myra returned to her island. Chiron vanished beneath a silver moon. Iason stayed by Thalea's side. Back in Themaron, stars began to fall gently each night, not in destruction, but as gifts. The gods, once silent, now whispered through wind, fire, and sea again. And Thalea? She built a school, not of war, but of memory and myth. They say her lyre-shaped mark glowed when truth was spoken. They say the labyrinth still exists for those brave enough to face their own echoes. The end.